Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigla here and welcome back to another video. Yet again, this is a video that I recorded at another place. I wasn't home and I edited on my phone. I uploaded it and we're gonna now comment over it. Let me calibrate the desktop audio. It's better than last time because we had no audio on the fights, but now we do. Let me make sure. Yep, it's maximum settings. First fight is gonna be versus Mr. Freeze. I'm gonna just use Scorpion. You don't really need both Martian Manta and Manta, but I just wanted to make sure I don't lose infinite power because this guy can't have his abilities disabled. So we're basically missing a negative effect that we'll never be able to put on the enemy. I just wanted to make sure we don't lose it. I have maxed out Puppet on Scorpion and I have maxed out passive stats overall. And you're gonna see maxed out passive stats on every single team in this video. Got him in the corner, but he's gonna super move now, so I'm gonna tag out. He did surprisingly little amount of damage with the super move, though to be fair, unless you're frozen, he doesn't really have any damage modifiers. And since we're applying burn with Puppet, the hazard that gets you frozen will just never trigger throughout the entirety of this fight. This guy's just getting mauled. Like, Mr. Freeze is not a hard fight if you're able to just put some burning on him so you don't have to interact with the boss mechanic. Generally speaking, and since we have so many characters that do well with Puppet or do well with Puppet supports, yeah, this guy is not having a good time, generally speaking. In some pretty high dodge levels, I think I saw 77 mil there. Got the rest of the weak spots. The hot spots, excuse me. And there's the Mr. Freeze fight. And as rewards, I would love some Mr. Freeze shards, but the game doesn't really think the same as I do, sadly. Okay, so before this fight, I had this dude commenting on my video. By the way, I'm gonna put a link to his video and in the description in the pinned comments. He's got some pretty cool fights, and he's also got gemstones, so if you're missing some gemstone action, which I can't provide for you because I'm not gambling for that garbage unless it's a very good offer, this is definitely the channel to watch. But he saw my ORM video, and he suggested that I do ORM and Grodd and Girl is Still Supergirl. A few things to note. He said that this does more damage. This doesn't do more damage than the team that I use. This does about the same damage. You have a much easier time doing more damage than me because your ORM is 7 stars instead of 3 stars and class ascended. But I do like this team. If you want to see his fights, it's gonna have the same artifacts as me. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. But the idea of this team and why I like it is because it doesn't require Killer Frost. Because I need Killer Frost with another team, and if you can't have Killer Frost, then Girl of Steel Supergirl is going to be the next best thing. We got Crown, we got Grodd, and we got Girl of Steel. At 5 stars, for me, it takes a little bit more specials than it took for the guy that I put the link in the description for. But it's gonna be fine. Like, you're doing specials anyway, you're gonna get those stacks, and Grodds, even though you don't really need the power generation, Grodd allows you to just get going from second one, we're straight into the proper gameplay loop. I mean, we gotta do super move. But we're straight up there. Also, this fight could have been played better. Again, I'm playing on phone. I'm not really used to doing that, because I usually play on PC. Okay, we got super move down there. Keep pushing him. Special one. Your Steel Super probably has a lot of shields by now. You gotta make sure you don't... how did he manage to do a special there, dude? You gotta make sure you don't do the mistake of tagging her too early, because she can't power generate on lethals. Grodd only gives that passive to legendary characters. And bam, 1/3 special for the dude because he's got 1 higher star rating than me. 2/3 specials are enough to do it. For me, you require a little bit more than that, like 1 additional specialty or maybe even special 1 would do the job. Again, it's not that relevant, and again, this fight could have been played a little bit better. But yeah, you're basically getting a very similar outcome that you're getting with Killer Frost. The only difference is it's a bit more inconvenient to get the damage stacks, I guess, because you have to tag Girl of Steel Supergirl in, and the Killer Frost stacks are getting done pretty fast too. But at the same time, you're not really benefiting from the freeze passive of Killer Frost, because you've got the shield anyway, and we're gonna see after this a character that's I'm really glad to have Killer Frost available. So yeah, a little bit of a rating. Those teams, the team I used yesterday and this team, perform about the same, but I can definitely say I prefer this one because it leaves Killer Frost available, and you're gonna see for the next fight what it leaves it for. But yeah, with ORM, you just gotta do as many specials as possible. You gotta pop the 20 electrify stacks as often as possible. There's just no other way around it. No matter how much you're gonna try to buff his damage, and you should definitely do that. It's not gonna get to crazy amounts. You need a certain amount of third specials to go off in order to have a chance to win this fight. So I did like Killer Frost because you were just playing ORM without having to attack your end, but Girl Steel Superhero is doing fine. I don't know with lower star ratings, like if you got the 3-star Girl Steel Superhero, how much do you really need to use specials to get that fully stacked? Also surprisingly, I don't need Grodd for anything else. But yeah, this is, I think, my final ORM team, and thank you for the guy who commented. This is indeed convenient to use enough where I can use Killer Frost with another guy. And yeah, this could have been killed with better gameplay. It's literally the same result as the yesterday fight. A little bit better gameplay, and it could have been done. I don't know if it's yesterday or 2 days before yesterday. But yeah, almost there. This one didn't crit, by the way. I don't think we would have killed if the last one critted, but yeah. Also, funny thing, bro. Some dude in the comments, ORM is still bugged. His damage from the passive sometimes does low values. Yeah, it can do low values because it's a crit, my dude. You have a 75% chance to do it, man. It might not always work, you know? But yeah, this team is the best Shazam team. You got Flash here, we need to power generate a little bit at the start, and even less than I actually power generated because we got Crown. We got level 10 Crown on Shazam, we got max passive stats. I'm just tagging those guys in to generate power, and they're never gonna see the light of fight again. And yeah, I even generated too much power, so... right now we're just pushing him to the corner, so it's not really optimal gameplay. But you're gonna see a very, very simple gameplay loop you can do here with Shazam. Okay, so you do a full combo, 3-hit swipe right, 3-hit swipe right into a special one. Bam! As soon as you're above 20 stacks, because after that you're not gonna generate 4, you're just gonna generate 1 or 2 at high combo, you do the third special to consume them. If you are... I don't know, I think it's 4... My Shazam is 4 stars, I think? But at 4 stars at the very least, you're gonna be fully stacked probably a lot sooner than having like 2 maxed out stacks burned for damage buff. Because I had 20 and it put me at 21 damage buff already, and I think the maximum is 30. Okay, do one more, and we're at no, 40 it is, 40, my bad. So yeah, you need to be above 20 stacks of special 1 before the third special twice, basically. And now all we're doing is stacking some electrify. I did a little bit of a mistake here, because I mean right now no, we're doing the proper thing. But what I suggest to you and what I'm gonna do in future fights, as soon as you reach 20 stacks, you're gonna start stacking very slowly. But you know what still stacks it very fast? If you block enemy specials. You can actually tremendously speed up the process of getting stacks for this by blocking specials, and they take a very long time to do that. Look, we're doing so much combo, just one stack every special. It sucks, it's almost nothing. But now I remember I can do that, but he got super move, because he got super move available. Shouldn't have done that special one. You know, I'm trying to bait him into using a special. He's gonna wait for third special, unfortunately. This should have been done a lot earlier. But look at that, 4 stacks. My special one can only give me 1, and I think it can give 2 on very high combo.
Wait till you see my surprise.
Look how many stacks. Look how many stacks we're getting from that. We're at 36. It's getting close to the end of the fight. I don't want to block another special. I think this is enough. And we got 50 hits. And in all the Shazam fights, since it's all about the super move, we're gonna let the super move play. It's only fair. And we got... Nobody knows how much we got, actually. Because it didn't display the affiliated value to the super move, bro. It's too much. The game doesn't register it. Can't wait for the next patch where it actually tells you how much damage you're doing. We're doing a little bit of League of Anarchy here. This guy's immune to swipe damage, so swipes don't do much against him. But we got Crown on EPI. We're just gonna fully stack that slowly, getting a lot of power rebounds. Got super move. It's a tier 2 boss. Well, what's it gonna do? And there we go. He's dead. Do we have one more fight? I think we do. And the last one is gonna be Raven plus Raiden. I have, since this is a tier 1 boss and doesn't do much damage, the Silver Green Lantern shield is gonna hold for the entirety of the fight. And she's got the reflective shield, but I power train on Raven. I power train on Raiden, so it's gonna be fine. I don't remember if I got Twin Blade on Raiden or Beta Club. We'll have to see. I should use Beta Club more often at this point, because it's getting to the point where you've seen countless amounts of times Raiden with Twin Blade, and Beta Club is a little bit more flashy. I like purple numbers a bit more than white numbers. Imagine if they made Twin Blade critable, bro. Bro, like, no joke. No joke, that's how you make the artifact better. Because right now, it's good because of the interaction with Raven, but outside of that, no character uses it. Outside of this specific interaction, no character uses it. And no character has a good time with it. Just make it crit and lethal. We're gonna have a good time, I promise. I promise. But yeah. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. And I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!